Good morning, everybody. This is Mitzi with Mit's Adventures. My hair's crooked. It's a good day. It's going to be a hot day. Rained just a little bit a few minutes ago, just sprinkling, but that's it. So I've already been using my fans. I found my big fan, too. I forgot I had this. It's big, but it sits on my table. And the batteries aren't dead yet. I need to get some batteries for this one and the other one. Well, the other one I can plug in. Anyway, how's your day going? My day is going great. Gentlevar made a comment on one of my posts that made me think about my childhood. She was saying when she was a kid, their treat was corn syrup and bread. And I'll tell you what we had when we were kids. We were poor, but we didn't know it. So when we were kids, we had the ideal life. We lived in a small town, lived with our grandma. How great could that be? And she was a cook and a baker. She baked a lot of pies, and one of our treats, every time she made a pie, she always made sure she had extra pie crust dough. And she'd roll it out and cut it into strips and put sugar and cinnamon on it, and I guess brush it with butter, and then put sugar and cinnamon on it and take the strips and bake them. So we'd get strips. That was always good. And then to drink, there's no such a thing as soda in the house. There was no soda. So we had milk and we had water in the house, and I don't even remember iced tea or anything like that. It seems like we had lemonade once in a while. But our treat was milk with sugar and vanilla extract. And it was so good. And our other treat, when she wasn't baking, she'd take a piece of bread and put butter on it and sugar. And that was our treat. Butter, sugar, bread. Is it any wonder that I like sweets? Everything that she made us for a treat had sugar. But, yeah, I still, boy, when they came out with vanilla Coke, I just loved it. And now all I can find is vanilla orange, or orange vanilla Coke. What's the orange for? What do you need to put orange in there for? But I don't like vanilla cream in my coffee. Don't know why. So that was my treat as a kid. Once a week, Sundays usually, we'd go to Sunday school and church. And when we came back, Dad, a lot of the time, would go to this man's house. He had a basement, and he was a baker, and he made donuts and sold donuts. And he'd bring us each one donut. I usually got the twists, the donut twist, because I realized early on that that was more. There's usually more dough in there than the other ones. It was bigger. But, yeah, I used to get the twists. And that was the day also that we usually had a big meal, like chicken or roast beef or something like that. That was on Sundays. The other days we had whatever was there. You know, we had beans and cornbread a lot, and I still love beans and cornbread. That's really the only thing I still put sugar on. Great Northern beans. I put a lot of sugar, not sugar, salt. That's the only thing I put salt on. And I don't eat that very often. Maybe once every 6 months. But I do like cornbread. I don't eat it very often either, but I like to have it with my beans when I do have beans. Good childhood memories. And I'm at the park. The swans have all made friends. Mama Swan and the two black swans. They all sit together, sleep together, swim together. Not all the time, but when they're sitting right next to each other. So Mama Swan has adopted them. They're smaller than her. Maybe that's become her new job in life, is to kind of take care of them. I don't know. But that's kind of heartening to see that they all swim together and they roost together. So I'm kind of anxious to see if we get any baby swans out of all this. That would be cool. And did I ask how your day's going? My day's going pretty good. I'm still thinking about Patreon. And they got this new thing called YouTube subscriptions. I don't know what that is. But, I don't know. I'm still thinking about Patreon. I just don't know that I want to charge people. It doesn't quite sit right with me yet. I know I don't make tons of money, but I make enough to survive and to do what I want to do, which is live in my van and be happy. So I just don't know that I want to charge you for watching my videos. I gotta look into it more. I really do. And that's about all I got for you today. I'm going to go, it's Saturday, so I'm going to go to the Dollar General and stock up on what I need. Because I have that coupon, you know, buy $25 worth of stuff and get $5 off. And I don't need a lot of food because I still have a lot of canned goods. I'm not going to need to buy canned goods in a while. I do need some meat. I need to have meat here once in a while. So I may get a couple cans of chicken. If they have it, I may get I just don't know yet. But I'm going to look around and see what I can get in the way of meat. I'm going to get creamer. I'm out of creamer. And tape. I've decided, I've been watching people who insulate their coolers. Mine really, when I buy the small bags of ice, they last one day. Maybe two. And I was thinking, I really need to insulate that somehow. So I'm going to do some research on YouTube and find out the best way to insulate it. I have Reflectix. And if I get some of that tape, you know, the wide tape, to where I can tape it all together, I'm going to try to come up with something that will help keep my ice a little bit longer. Because every other day is just ridiculous. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know how that goes. It was supposed to thunderstorm last night, and it didn't. So I had my little empty thing sitting at the foot of the bed for when it started, and it never did. And it's awkward to sleep with that thing there, so I moved it and just went ahead and went to sleep, and it never rained. So I guess I just have to wait until it rains and then catch it. I'll probably start sleeping with my head on that end, so when it does start, I'll feel it right away. Doink, doink, doink. Yeah, it'll be dripping on my forehead. I say, oh, time to move. Because I don't want it to soak up my mattress. And I think that's about it for today. Yeah, that's about it. I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope these little short videos do you some kind of good, entertain you somehow. I got a little bit of curl in my hair, don't I? I just wish it was a little more. Yeah, that's about all for today. I love you all. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I know I say that every once in a while, and I mean it. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you guys to talk to. I think that's why this virus thing isn't bugging me, because I talk to you guys every day. And I still go to the park. You know, everything's good. Another day of this, and I'll get my starter in, because everything's drying out pretty good. Of course, they keep saying it's going to rain. If it rains again, I have to start waiting all over again for the ground to dry out. But it'll get done. It'll get done eventually. You guys take care. Be nice to each other. Give each other a kiss. Give your loved ones a hug. If you don't get to see them, call them up and tell them you love them. Because you never know. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow your bliss.